You ever read an awesome book or went to a convention and it just changed your mind? You're like, I'm going home. I'm going to apply it right now. All right. It happens to a lot of us. It happens to me too. I literally have notebooks and notebooks and notebooks on things that I didn't execute. But with that being said, I'd say I execute more than I don't execute. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't execute at all. We get all this information and all this knowledge, which is just a potential, but we never do anything with it. So before we dive into this rabbit hole for the next 99 days left on talking about businesses and systems, I want to get your mindset right, okay? So today we're going to be talking about mindset. I'm going to be giving you the skill set and the tool set that you need in order to build a successful self-operating business. Now, yes, you're going to have to come into play sometimes in your business. There's things that's important that the business owner does, in my opinion, and that's thinking, that's building systems. These things are very important. Further down the road, I'm sure you're going to be able to have somebody else do that aspect for you if that's what you prefer. Me personally, I love being the brainchild, if you will, of my companies. Now, I take it from everyone. I listen to everyone. And I gather insight from them in order to help me be better. So anyways, let's talk about mindset. So you just come from this convention or you just read this amazing book and you have all this knowledge and you're going to run home, you're going to execute. Now, what happens is when you get home, you start realizing the workload, okay? So you start right here at this honeymoon stage. You're in love with this idea. You're in love with this concept. You're just going to embrace it. And then you get home and you're like, wow, this is a lot of work. I have to do X, Y, and Z. And a lot of the times, there's things that you just don't know. And you hit this place called the valley of despair, where you just feel like, all right, this is not going to work. And this is where a lot of people actually quit on their dreams, quit on their business, quit on a weight loss goal, quit on a lot of things. And we've all been there. And it's a continuous struggle to pull ourselves out of there. But what happens is if you actually keep chipping away at it little by little, just one spoon at a time, you start realizing, this is hard work, but I'm actually learning it. I'm actually getting a hang of this thing, this weight loss thing, this building a business thing. When I started Home Plus Cleaning, I came back home from the military. So I spent a lot of the time overseas on my downtime, just doing a lot of research, just kind of learning a lot about the industry. And I came home and I found out there's so much I still didn't know about payroll, about taxes, hiring people, 941 forms, and all this other stuff. Out of like everything, I literally shut down to the point where I wasn't going to open my cleaning business. I just gave up. And I was speaking to my buddy Eddie, and I forget exactly what the quote that he told me, but basically he just said, just do it. It doesn't matter if you don't know, just do it and you're going to learn along the way. And that's what we did. We jumped in and we started learning along the way. So I want you to start chipping at it little by little, whatever it is that you're trying to build, work on. And you're going to realize, it's like when you start driving a car, you have to think about it. Yes, I have to take a left turn. Okay, I have to put my directional to the right. I have to put my seatbelt on. But over time, you're actually going to start doing these things based on muscle memory. You're just going to know. You're going to know to put your seatbelt on, and you're going to be driving thinking, did I put my seatbelt on? Look down, it's already on. All right, you're going to get to those destinations that you have to get to without thinking about it. So I'm going to be throwing a lot at you in terms of business systems. So I want you to get in that mindset that you can do it. Literally, you can do it. Now, I know a lot of people have this mindset, this mentality or belief system that there's born entrepreneurs. And I believe that to some degree, that yes, there are people that are just born to never work for somebody ever in their life. And every time they do it, they just hate it. It's destroying every part of them. I believe that. But I also believe that there's those people who never even considered it that might have gotten into it by accident, or a family member left them a business or whatever it is. They started helping out another company and got part ownership. And those people actually excel. Now, if talent, you can have all the talent you want, but if you don't work hard at that talent, the person that's working hard is going to beat you. So it doesn't matter if you're that born entrepreneur. It doesn't matter if you you never thought about it, and now you're considering opening a business, either to pay for your kids' college, give you a little play money. Now you don't need to build $1 million empire. If you could build something that's running by itself with little input from you, that's giving you $5,000 a month pretty passively, it's not a bad deal, right? So you can do it. Anyone can do it. You just need to follow the right steps to do it. Okay, so you're gonna have that honeymoon stage. You're gonna realize the workload is a lot, and you're gonna get to that valley of despair. But keep working at it. Keep climbing out of that hole. All right. And I gotta tell you, this thing is cyclical. It's not something that once you get out of the hole, you're never gonna go back into the hole. It's a daily struggle. It's like eating. If you eat today, you can eat the biggest 7 course meal. You can have it, fill up your stomach, but guess what? Tomorrow you're gonna be hungry. You have to keep eating. You have to keep nourishing yourself. You have to keep learning, keep challenging yourself, and keep advancing. Test all assumptions. All right, guys. So I hope this helps, and let's get started tomorrow.
All right, accountability. Did 15 minutes, hit cardio, and I'm embarrassed to say I couldn't wait for the 15 minutes to end. Anyways, I'm only doing 15 minutes. I'm not gonna burn myself out. I'm not gonna get myself to the point where I get mentally exhausted faster than my physical body. Because if I push a little bit more, my physical body could do it. But it's like going by the river every day and just dropping one pebble for consistency and it compounds versus going in, dropping a whole bunch of pebbles and then never doing it again for 2 years, right? So, day two, all right, completed workout.